Okay, so for those of you who saw my last video, I'm having some slight issues editing and rendering videos at the moment, so again this will be another slightly under-edited video, my apologies. So, in I think it was July, we received this message. 8,000 explorers strong, and you can return to Nimbus Station to pick up your faction kit in the beta later this year. This wasn't the first confirmation we had that a beta was coming this year, but it was their first big tweet about it. I mean, I'm doing this big dramatic reveal. You already know from that, probably from the title of the video, what I'm revealing. Happy birthday to LEGO Universe. Whilst we aren't ready yet to start closed beta, we're hoping to accept more testers before the year is over. Stay tuned over the next few months. This is just a video of Darwin trying to scare. I was going to say Hailstorm, but that is not Hailstorm. And then, today, got a picture of Bob standing in front of a house, but doing the same animation he does to warn people to get off Adventure Explorer. Maybe he's just very, very enthusiastic about people going places. We need a team of explorers who can build presents to give our old friend. Respond to this tweet with your best LEGO creation, either digital or physical, and hashtag DarkFlameHoliday 2019 for a chance to gain access to an exclusive winter event. So, lots of stuff here. For starters, this is not technically the closed beta, as they confirm in a subsequent tweet. Anyone who gets an invitation to the winter event gets access to closed beta. However, the winter event is not closed beta. Specifically, Darwin has stated that he does not plan to actually host the closed beta this year. He plans to accept testers this year and get them onto the Discord this year, but the event itself won't actually take place this year. That makes other timings he's discussed interesting. And basically means they wouldn't particularly work, but I think we can put this more recent information over the stuff he mentioned aside in the past. So this is pretty much confirming the timeline for we're expecting to get people in picked on December the 18th. Over Christmas time, the current alpha testers and those accepted into the winter event will get a chance to go on. And then after that, we will have the selections for closed beta. So if you get into closed beta, you will not necessarily be getting into this winter event. In fact, you won't be getting into this winter event specifically. So, more stuff to talk about. Respond to this tweet with your best LEGO creation. One of the first things I got asked was, okay, what happens if I don't have a Twitter account? Particularly pertinent to me because I also don't have a Twitter account. So, what do you do if you don't have that? You go onto the DLU website, which I'm really hoping when I search this it won't come up with stuff in the suggestions which gives away anything about who I am, because, you know, hashtag no face reveals. Okay, you've got me stalking someone called Lord Brocktree. I think you can live with that. Okay, Dark Flame LEGO Universe. Here we are. Oh, you've got this lovely new icon by initially Avery Sumner and edited by LU Blaster Builder. Okay, where do we have this? I haven't actually looked around this site in ages. I think it's under the help section. How can I get into the alpha test? Some of this is already looking quite outdated. I didn't get an alpha key. Could you send me one? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Right, let's just look for... No, okay. Here we are. So for those who don't know, LPB Studios is the website, or yeah, the domain off of which lots of stuff works. I know this for a fact because back in the old days I used to stalk raven.lpbstudios.net, which is where, again, back in the old days, they used to send, they used to post information about testing. They don't anymore, I'm pretty certain anyway. Anyway, you can submit your reports to darkflamesupport@lpbstudios.net. If you don't have Twitter, this is where you should send stuff to. Okay. other stuff to unpack in this, because there's quite a lot of information in this. So we've got a rough timeline of when testers will be coming in around the new year, what events will be taking part, what you can expect as a closed beta tester, other things. We found Bob on an undiscovered world. Now this, I must admit, I didn't know was coming. I didn't think to particularly make a video about this, but this is really interesting because this world is new. What you're seeing here, these are not just items spawned into some new world or perhaps spawned out of bounds. This is a completely new world Neil created, which has been given various names such as Neilberg, Spieleberg, Beelyberg. Yeah, they all end in Berg because of course Frostberg, but yeah, various prefixes. So yeah, this is really cool. We've got completely new world. This is the first time I think it is the first time any of the major projects have actually added a new world. So that's amazing. Then in the next 2 tweets, we've got a bit of clarification. You get access to closed beta if you get in, and then make sure to build things that Bob would appreciate. He's looking for all sorts of things to decorate his house and yard with. So there's quite a lot to say in this. For starters, don't send in a Millennium Falcon. Bob probably doesn't want a full-scale Millennium Falcon in his yard. And in general, I've seen a fair amount of discussion about this from other DLU mods who have been looking through these tweets. Apologies for my cough. And yeah, the stuff you want to send in, don't just send in a pre-existing set. Make certain whatever it is you're sending in is A, winter themed, and B, doesn't pre-exist. Don't worry if you don't have the bricks to build it. If you can find something, a version of LDD, that's Lego Digital Designer, for those of you who don't know, a sort of Lego building program that I believe has been discontinued by Lego, but which you can still find versions of on the internet, and I will try and find one and put it in the video description, but that's not a priority because I need to go to sleep. I just wanted to put this video out as soon as possible after hearing this news pretty much, and I've been busy all day. And yeah, I don't know where a link is off the top of my head, so I'd have to trace one down. I know they are out there, so you could probably find one for yourself, and post it in the comment section. I'll pin it if you can put a working link up there. Yeah, be sure to build things Bob would appreciate. So what do you want to be built? Build something winter themed. Don't just rip off a set. You can build it, I'm sure, in Lego Digital Designer. Like, I don't think anyone specified that, but I know possibly part of the reason they're doing this was we were having a discussion beforehand about submitting user-made items, and I know that when I was mucking around with user-made items and sending them off to people, I was doing it in Lego Digital Designer. So what DLU are looking for is creativity, not the fact that you happen to own a special brick. And the other things, he's looking for all sorts of things to decorate his house and yard with. This doesn't mean go small. What it does mean is you don't have to go large. And specifically, one of the staff members DLU took on more recently, he's basically someone who's still producing models, etc., which are getting displayed at LEGO conventions. It's all really cool, but they're not huge. They're not okay. They're not like Briggs, who is on the LUCH, who recently made a huge, and I mean genuinely really huge, Lego Nexus temple. You don't have to make something that's like requires 2 people to lift. It can just be something small, and it's quite often the smallest things that are the coolest. So those are quite honestly my tips as someone who is on the DLU staff team for how you might think to best maximise your chances of getting in. Post something wintry. Doesn't have to be huge. Don't just rip off something else, and you can make an LDD. You don't have to own the bricks. Yeah. Aside from that, we've not only got I didn't know this was happening. I should clarify. I'm like part of the team and they don't tell me anything. I had no idea this was coming up. I knew we were going to have some winter testing. I didn't know we'd pull people in for this. But yeah, this is brilliant because we've not only got this winter event coming up, but we know sometime after December the 18th. December the 18th and before the end of the year, we're getting in new testers. We can narrow things down even further because the winter event itself will almost certainly occur over Christmas, given that they're picking favourite entries on the 18th. It takes people a while to set up clients, etc. So we'll be having the winter testing almost certainly over Christmas, and then it's only after Christmas, or maybe on Christmas, but I don't think so, my instinct tells me not, that we'll then be getting in, that we'll then be putting out the advertisements, or not advertisements, yeah, advertisements for getting new testers in. Anyway, for those of you who have been here for possibly ages, and I mean truly ages, waiting for something from DLU for a chance to get into one of the major projects, this is possibly the best chance you're going to get in quite a while, because there are 2 events coming up back to back. Here you have an opportunity to spend maybe a couple of hours building something really cool, or if you're like me, a couple of days, building something really cool for the sake of this event, and to something which will make you stand out from the crowd. Basically, this is a brilliant time to be a fan of LEGO Universe, and I wish you all the best of luck. I've been DLU, and I'm really happy we're here. See you around.